Leading with Passion, Understanding What Truly Drives Leaders Abstract. This comprehensive article examines the fundamental drivers of leadership motivation, arguing that while external incentives have their place, intrinsic factors such as purpose, mastery, autonomy, and relationships are the true catalysts for sustained leadership excellence. Drawing on extensive research and real-world examples from companies like SAP, Salesforce, and Dropbox, the article presents evidence-based strategies for organizations to ignite leadership passion, including aligning individual strengths with organizational missions, investing in tailored development opportunities, and cultivating autonomy-supportive environments. The article concludes that organizations which prioritize these intrinsic motivational elements create cultures where leadership potential flourishes, resulting in enhanced commitment, well-being, and performance across teams. As a leadership consultant, one question I'm often asked is what truly inspires leaders to do their best work. After over a decade spent researching motivation in organizations, I've come to realize the profound impact of leader passion on driving success. Today we will explore what the research says about leadership motivation and offer actionable strategies any organization can use to spark passion from the top down. Intrinsic vs. extrinsic, the real fuel of leader drive. So what does motivate leaders at their core? While incentives like compensation and perks play a role, the research points to more intrinsic passions as the true drivers. Pink, 2009. Leaders are inspired most deeply by factors like purpose and impact, seeing how their work meaningfully contributes to organizational goals and positively impacts stakeholders. Avolio et al. 2004. Shamir et al. 1993. Mastery and growth, continually developing new skills and expertise through ongoing learning on the job. Deci and Ryan. 1985. Autonomy and ownership, having discretion over how they do their work and voluntary engagement in initiatives. Gagné and Deci. 2005. Relationships and community, developing strong connections with colleagues that foster mutual support and enjoyment. Schofeli and Bakker. 2004. While external rewards have their place, research shows intrinsic passions are far more impactful motivators of high performance, loyalty, well-being, and discretionary effort over the long run. Pink, 2009. Grant, 2008. For sustainable leadership success, intrinsically driven purpose should be a North Star. Sparking passion in practice. Understanding what ignites passion is crucial. But how do organizations apply this knowledge to engage leaders in a tangible, measurable way? Here are 3 evidence-based strategies. 1. Align work to organizational purpose. Authentic passion comes from aligning personal purpose with organizational missions. Avolio et al. 2004. Allow leaders discretion in how they advance purpose-driven objectives most aligned with their skills. For example, SAP regularly rotates leaders to new strategic initiatives matching individual strengths with company goals. This prevents role stagnation while fueling enthusiasm through meaningful impact. 2. Promote continual skill development. Learning develops mastery that sustains passion over the long run. Deci and Ryan. 1985. Invest in tailored development programs and stretch assignments to help leaders progress expertise. Salesforce offers leadership sabbaticals for exploring new skills and ideas with full pay and benefits. This autonomy and growth potential energizes passion. 3. Cultivate an autonomy-supportive culture environment supporting competence, choice and meaningful impact. Raise intrinsic motivation. Gagné and Deci. 2005. Provide flexibility in work design and ownership over meaningful decisions. For instance, Dropbox instituted an annual Day of Autonomy, where leaders divert resources to their chosen personal team project. This trust fosters purpose-driven passion, sustaining passion long-term while strategic initiatives spark initial passion. Leadership requires sustaining drive over the long haul. Here are evidence-based strategies for maintaining passion: celebrate successes, publicly recognize accomplishments, whether large or small, to reinforce impactful behaviors. Pink. 2009. Invest in relationships, foster strong social ties and team belonging through regular connectivity efforts to satisfy the innate desire for relatedness. Ryan and Deci. 2000. Provide growth continually. Ongoing skill development prevents boredom and stimulates the natural human drive for mastery. Deci and Ryan. 1985. Empower autonomy. Maintain flexibility, choice, and ownership over meaningful work to sustain intrinsic passions like purpose and impact. Gagné and Deci. 2005. Lead with purpose. Continually reiterate and model how the organization creates value to keep that North Star shining bright. Shamir et al. 1993. Sustaining leader passion demands consistent efforts to nourish the very drivers research shows are most motivating. Organizations that understand and satisfy these intrinsic needs unleash immense potential. Conclusion: the most successful organizations understand leadership motivation runs far deeper than superficial incentives. Research consistently shows the true drivers of passion, performance and longevity stem from deeply intrinsic sources like purpose, growth and autonomy. For any organization hoping to spark greatness, look within your own leaders and cultivate an environment where these innate human needs find rich soil to blossom. A culture that understands and unleashes intrinsic passions will discover untapped reservoirs of commitment, well-being and excellence. Make leader motivation a strategic priority and watch inspired teams achieve their greatest heights.